New reports indicate that the Indian Air Force will sign the deal for 83 Tejas-MK1A fighter jets with Hindustan Aeronautics before the month of December. HAL officials have said that the delay was caused due to several outstanding issues, including some additional requirements through contract, and all the queries have now been answered, and the case is under approval by the Cabinet Committee on Security, which is also chaired by Prime Minister Modi. Both the parties have finally agreed on a price tag of 39,000 crore rupees for the 73 single-seat fighters and 10 two-seat trainer variants, and the delivery of the Mark 1A fighters will start within 3 years of the contract signing, and all 83 fighter jets will be delivered in a period of 5 years. As we have already mentioned, that the Airbus A330 and Boeing KC46 are the top two contenders in the Indian Air Force's tanker requirement, and the Boeing KC46 was considered to be cheaper due to their comparatively smaller size and lower commercial cost. Boeing had also carried out a study to determine how to configure their KC46 refuelers to carry two different types of fuel for Western French and Russian origin aircraft of the Indian Air Force, and it would be able to refuel the C-17 Globemaster and P-8I long-range anti-submarine aircraft, and India currently does not have this capability. New reports indicate that Boeing will have to pay another $151 million out of its own funds for the KC46 program, as it's now costing more to produce the aircraft due to low aircraft production volume. Lockheed Martin has announced that its S-76 fleet has achieved 7.5 million flight hours, and the S-76 is also one of the potential candidates in the Indian Navy's 111 Naval Utility Program worth 21,738 crore rupees, along with the helicopters offered by Airbus and Bell Helicopters. 4 Indian private sector companies are competing to be selected as strategic partners in the program, and a firm have also requested the government to remove Hindustan Aeronautics from the program that is reserved for the private sector. While the deliveries of the first 6 MH-60 helicopters was originally scheduled for early 2021, India is now all set to receive the first of 3 MH-60 helicopters in the next few months. Sikorsky has started modification work on the 3 helicopters that the US Navy had agreed to transfer to the Indian Navy, while the remaining batch of 21 helicopters will start delivery in the second half of 2021. Russia had recently accused one of its leading Arctic researchers of treason, alleging that he gave sensitive information to China, and while China tried to downplay the development, the global watchers of Russia-China relations have said that this incident highlights the competition between the two countries in the region, and Russia has responded by delaying the delivery of 40 N-6 interceptors for the S-400 system to China. The chief of intellectual property projects of Rostec Corporation has said that China has copied Russian fighter jets, aircraft engines, air defense systems, and even the analogues of the Pantsir medium-range surface-to-air systems. He also referred to the theft of intellectual property after the sale of 6 S-400 anti-aircraft systems and 24 Su-35 fighter jets to China in 2015, and after being benefited from Russian technology, China officially launched its J-20 fighter jet in 2017, and has recently claimed thrust vectoring capability on its J-20. The chairman of Hindustan Shipyard has said that the shipyard has been competing with the private sector on equal footing, and is seeing profits after a gap of almost 4 decades. He also informed that the shipyard has won a contract for constructing semi-submersible pontoon for the Indian Navy costing about 450 crores, and has also started construction of 2 diving support vessels costing about 2,500 crores, as well as 4 bollard pull tugs costing about 250 crore rupees. The former chief of Isro, who is still connected with the space agency in an advisory capacity, has said that currently the world's space economy is about $400 billion, of which India's share is only 3%, which should be increased between 10 and 15%, and the government's decision to involve the private sector is significant. He also added that 9 Indian startup companies including Exceed Space, Dhruva Space and Bellatrix are pushing India's space industry to the next level, and the Indian Space Agency has awarded some contracts to these companies in the area of propulsion.